Hello, my YouTube friends. It's so orange in here. Every time I film at night, it's so orange. Didn't help. We have been gone all day. Whew. Literally just walked in the house. And now we are home. Hi, kitten, say hello. Where are you? Oh, hi, kitten, say hi. Did you miss me today? Did you miss me? Yes, kitten missed mom. Hi, honey. So I know it is late, but I don't care. I have plenty to say today. So I've been trying to eat better, cleaner. Ever since I switched back over to flexible dieting, I feel like I've been overwhelmed with flexible dieting choices, and I have not like stayed as true to the like eating cleaner foods thing as I wanted. You guys know I did a grocery haul yesterday where I picked up some stuff and I was like, not enough of this is like fresh, whatever. And so for the last like 2 or 3 days, I feel like I've been eating a lot of processed food and I'm not happy about it. And today I ended up eating a lot of processed foods because I kind of like protein loaded earlier in the day so that I could fit Subway into my macros. So yes, I am cooking vegetables right now so that I have fresh green things to put into my body this week. So I'm gonna prep some butternut squash. I think I'm going to cook this cauliflower, which is stinking up my fridge like holy cow. And it's fresh for like another week. Cauliflower smells bad. So I'm gonna probably like microwave that and then mash it up for kind of like mashed cauliflowers, kind of like sweet mashed potatoes, but like way worse. Do that. Yeah, just so I have some like vegetable carb options, so I stopped being like, I think I'll just save all my carbs for Lenny and Larry's cookie later today, which is like, ugh, come on Lynette, you can do better than this. So yeah, my stove is on, my kitchen's in my kitchen, my house is clean, oh my gosh, I'm so happy about having a clean house. Also, I have makeup on my face today. Dude, we're like gelling, we're so gelling today. Today's a good day. Makeup, clean house, this is real, this is awesome. Okay, so I feel for sure like I've talked about butternut squash. Like I know I've talked about butternut squash before, but the reason I like it so much is because it's really tasty. It's like a smoother, softer consistency than sweet potato, and it tastes kind of like spaghetti squash, kinda. I don't know how to describe the flavor of this, but I avoided it for so long because squash kind of freaks me out sometimes. But this stuff is actually so good. I've been eating it off and on for like 4 months now, and I love it. I'm definitely going through a I love butternut squash phase, and what I love is that for the amount that you get, like you could fill like half of a plate with this stuff, and it's like not even 20 grams of carbs, which is awesome. Like volume eating to the max, which when you're dieting is like so important. So here I have my pre-cut butternut squash. I buy it already cubed because yeah, I'm not gonna be bothered to like cut this up. Like it's a hard enough time getting myself to eat this over cookies anyways, so I'm gonna let somebody else do the work for me. So I know a lot of people put like some olive oil on here. I used to do that a little bit, not so much anymore. I just kind of leave it plain and it seems fine. I will sometimes, is this like gross? I'll like spray a layer of cooking spray just to give it something to like, for the seasonings to stick to. And then I will douse it in my, what I put on everything, which is garlic salt. Just a nice layer there. And I'm gonna get a little creative. I'm gonna use the sour cream and onion popcorn seasoning that I just picked up, which I haven't tried, whoops, which I haven't tried yet, but it smells really, really good. And I have found that you kind of can't go too heavy with the seasonings on this stuff. It kind of just like soaks up the flavor, and I feel like you have to kind of like re-season it after anyway, so I'm not even concerned about the giant chunks of seasoning. I'll just mix it up a little bit. Okay. I'm really good at cooking, as you can tell. Not messy or sloppy at all. Very concise, planned, organized. Yeah. Oven is set at 400 degrees. I just toss it in there, usually for about 35 minutes. And now this smelly stuff, cauliflower crumbles. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this. I think I'll just throw it in the bowl and microwave it, because maybe I'll put like a towel over it. This is a bad idea, you guys. Am I about to make a big mistake? I don't know. You guys want to know a gross food item I have in my house? I'm a little disgusted by myself for owning this, but it's premium cheddar cheese powder. Do you know what this is? It's like the cheese powder that comes in the Kraft macaroni and cheese packets. So I'm obsessed with that powder. I would buy like Kraft macaroni and cheese simply for those powder packets, and I would just mix it in with my own like vegetables or like carbonara noodles. I used to do that when I was on prep all the time, and I finally was like, that's expensive. I'm gonna see if they sell this stuff online. Well, Kraft doesn't sell it, but this Who's Your Hill place, Who's Your Hill Farm, sells it, and the review said it tastes exactly like Kraft macaroni and cheese, which it does. But like, I'm pretty sure that the Kraft macaroni and cheese powder is like notoriously known as one of like the worst food items for you on the planet. Like, I think it's made lists. It's like made it onto list of like the worst chemically processed foods ever known to mankind. And that's why it's so delicious. I'm sad to say that I have this and that this much is gone of it. I will say I got this last year when I was prepping for my show. Like, I got it probably seriously a full year ago. And I don't use it often, but it is delicious. And I just refound it in my cabinet, and I'm tempted to do bad things with it, such as ingest it. Just spray straight spoonfuls to the mouth. Is that disgusting? Yes, it's disgusting. We can't do that. Lenny, you can't do that. Be healthy. Be healthy. All right, so I've microwaved this. I don't think it got very cooked though, now that I'm playing with it. Good enough for me. All right, so I have like a food processor here. A really crappy one, by the way, so make sure you have a nice, like, powerful food processor. Otherwise, you're gonna have to go in like shifts of how much cauliflower you actually put in the thing because it can't handle anything. So, hot. Just putting in some cauliflower. Literally, that's about all my food processor can handle. And we're gonna go. Plugging it in would probably help. So right now, it's kind of like a rice texture. If that's gonna focus. Can you focus? Here we go. It's kind of like a rice texture. This definitely should have been microwaved for longer. And I definitely see the value in getting that bag that like steams it, because this is basically not cooked. Maybe if I microwave it a little bit longer. Probably should microwave it with water, but the bag didn't have water. I don't know. Okay, update. I microwaved this for like 2.5 minutes longer. So for like a total of like around 5 minutes, and it's definitely softer. That was definitely what it needed, was just like a little more microwaving. So I'm gonna throw that in the food processor and see if it can like be a little bit less of a rice texture and more of a smoother texture. But some people do like rice cauliflower and like the texture of it because it's a little bit less like mashed. So if you like that, then I mean this will work for you. Just season it or throw in some like butter or whatever it is that you want to put in there, and then yeah. Alright, so this is kind of like the texture. I know that's kind of gross to show the texture of food, but that's kind of the texture of it. So kind of like mashed potatoes. Microwaving the cauliflower for a little bit longer definitely seemed to help with the consistency. So there it is. I just put some garlic salt, of course, in there, and a few sprays of, can't believe it's not butter spray. So keep it pretty simple. But yeah, so I'm meal prepping a little bit right now, just a couple of meals to have on hand. I've got my lean ground turkey that I made I think yesterday. So I'm gonna have a couple meals with turkey and the smashed cauliflower. Then I've got the butternut squash that I can have on hand. So this meal right here is only 6 grams of fat, 9 grams of carbs, and 20 grams of protein. That's right, it's like 150 calories, which this is not a lot of food, and this is not even really like a whole meal for me, but I have 2 of them here. But it's cool because that means that I can add like some egg in if I wanted to for extra protein. I could add in some extra veggies for a little more carbs or greens. I like having just like the base of my meal ready to go so that I can add anything to this that I want. But as it stands, I have like a low calorie meal to start with, so that anything I add on to it is just to like make it fit my macros a little bit better. But yeah, I'm happy I have these for the next couple of days. Okay, so for the question that I want to answer today, I'm going to like literally show you guys the answer, because a question that I get all the time is, where do I get my workout clothes? Especially, where do I get my affordable workout clothes? You guys know I'm a big Lululemon fan, but actually out of like the tons of workout clothes that I have, I probably only have like a dozen Lululemon pieces, just because it's really expensive. And so there's like 4 or 5 main places where I get my more affordable workout clothes from. And so I'm gonna tell you guys those places and also show you guys some of the stuff that I get there, what I look for, stuff like that. So first on the list is Old Navy. I'm sure that that's like not new news to anybody, but Old Navy is kind of amazing in terms of the quality and the price of their stuff. Literally, you can get their stuff for dirt cheap. They always are like pushing new product through in their activewear line, so there's always a ton of nice stuff on clearance. One of my favorite things from there is kind of a dupe for the Define jacket from Lululemon, if you know what jacket that is. It's a, I hope that's showing up okay, but it's a zip up, kind of like a track jacket, but it's shaped very similarly to the Lululemon Define jacket. And I would say, now, Old Navy runs a little bit big. I'm usually one of the smallest sizes in their shirts, like an extra small or a small, just because they run kind of big, whereas I'm like a size 8 in a Define jacket at Lululemon, and this is, what size is this? Yeah, this is a small. I think that the next size down is an extra small, and I totally could fit into an extra small because this is kind of big on me, but this is very, very durable. It's very cute. It looks a lot like the Define jacket. Maybe $30, $35, so obviously much better pricing than the $120 that the Define jackets are at Lululemon, so love that. They also, and I've talked about this before, the reason that I love Lululemon pants is because of this stitching detail right here. Do you see like the line that curves over? The Lululemons I'm wearing right now, like let's just be awkward and look at my butt, but the Lululemons I'm wearing right now have that same line. And that's what's so flattering, to, at least for me, is that curved line. All right, I'm gonna stop feeling my butt now. Is that curved line, it just is so, it like makes my butt look like perkier and rounder, and Old Navy figured it out, and they're doing it for us with the stitching of the round butt thing. So this is a pair of capris from Old Navy. Old Navy's leggings in general are amazing. I'm absolutely obsessed with them. They're always super, super cheap. They're probably like almost my second favorite line, just to Lululemon, because of their price, their quality. They're great. Old Navy also has a lot of like really, really nice tank tops, a lot of like warm up, like track jacket type things, like I showed you. Their stuff is just, it's the price and it's like how cute it is. That's why I like it. It's affordable, fits well, can't really go wrong. So the next place is probably no surprise to anybody, but I'm very particular about what I buy from this store, and the store is Forever 21. Now, I kind of have come to hate Forever 21 over the last couple of years because they really run tight. Their clothes do not fit me well, and the quality is usually just pure crap. Like, you get like 2 washes out of a piece of clothing from Forever 21 and it's gone for sure. But I have found a few things that I do really like there. And for one is their sports bras. I think this is one that's inside out, but whatever. This is a pretty standard sports bra from them. It does come lined. They have this in a million colors. I own it in 3 colors. I think it was like $13, an extremely comfortable sports bra. You guys know they have such cute freaking sports bras, and they started making ones that look exactly like Lululemon sports bras, and they're all $15 or less, which for sports bras is extremely cheap. And when it comes to a sports bra, $15 is like the bare minimum you're gonna pay in pricing. If you are like well endowed, these may not be the best in terms of support, but if you're kind of like a normal, like average size, small situation, Forever 21 sports bras are great. They're cute, they're strappy, but you can also get like simple stuff like that that's gonna work for you. I love them. Another favorite, I pulled these right out of my closet. You guys have seen these on everybody. It's these cropped tops from Forever 21. You guys, these are $4.90, and they're cute. You guys probably haven't seen me wear them a lot on my channel. I wore one at the Arnold, and I've worn them here and there, but I'm still not like quite in the shape where I feel super comfortable walking around in a crop top, but I'm getting there. You guys, I'm like on the edge. I'm on the brink. I'm almost there. But super comfy, stretchy, cute. I got mine. Does this have like my foundation on it? Of course. And it's inside out. Wonderful. I'm not good at humaning, but this one's in a medium and this one's in a large. They definitely run small. Like I'm not like a very small girl, but they definitely run small. I had to get, the medium is like pretty tight on me, the large is a lot more comfortable. but they're cute. Like, as far as a crop top goes, these are very stylish and in right now. And for $4.90, are you kidding me? I'm typically not a fan of the Forever 21 leggings or bottoms. It's almost like they want to be Lululemon, but they just can't get the stitching right, and it like sits on me funny and makes my legs look really, really big. Again, I feel like if you're like a super petite, thin person with like thin arms and legs, Forever 21 leggings and stuff might work for you, but for me, it's pretty much just their sports bras and occasionally their workout tops. But they do have some like really, really cute tops, really, really cute workout bras that are worth stopping by and seeing if anything works for you, just because it's so, so, so cheap. But anyway, my number one favorite place, most recommended place for workout gear is TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Those are my top two places to go to for sure. I would say probably 2/3 of my workout gear comes from there for a number of reasons. So they just have everything. They have a million different brands. They have a million different types of workout clothes, sizes. Their inventory is always, always, always changing. Like, you can go there 3 times in a week and they'll have different stuff there, which is what I like. Like, I hate that you go to Lulu or to Old Navy or wherever and the stock only changes like once a month or once every few weeks. I like that TJ Maxx and Marshalls is always having new stuff in, and they have a number of brands. So like, you're not just stuck to like just Lululemon and how Lululemon fits, or just Old Navy and how Old Navy fits. But TJ Maxx and Marshalls is gonna have like 10 different brands of workout clothes. So if you find one brand that doesn't fit you, that's okay. There's 9 other brands to try out, or if you find one that does fit you, you can just stick to that. So I'll just show you guys a few things that I have from there. I think I've maybe worn these before. If you pay attention closely, you'll see that there's like a mesh cutout in the knee. These are just some crops. These are by a brand called RBX, which is definitely a brand that works for me. These have a nice thick waistband with like a zipper pocket in the back. These, I got these for like $15, you guys. They fit really nicely. They look so cute on. Another cute pair that I got last year that, again, these only look really good on me when I'm like quite lean, but I love them anyway. They're very sheer fabric, or thin fabric I should say, but they're soft, they're silky, and they're so cute. I think these were literally $10. $10. They kind of remind me of like Nike Pro. I think this is by the brand Layer 8. But okay, come on, really adorable. They also have the cutest tops. And these tops, I feel like they have a ton of workout tops, but if you go in like the junior section and just look at like the tank tops, there's so many cute tank tops that you could wear to work out in, or just like normal. Again, this was like maybe $12 by a brand called Ginger G. Are you kidding me? Like a nice high neckline, like flowy tank top. I've worked out in this, I've worn this just wearing out as a human. This is another one of my favorite ones. It's kind of like a tomboyish fit tank top. It's got like a long sleeve. So cute. Again, I've worn this to work out in. I've worn it to just like wear out with like a jean jacket or whatever. And I wanted to point this out because I've had a lot of people comment on this because, and this is gonna be inside out. That's kind of the story of my life, is all the clothes in my closet are inside out. But people have commented on this saying that it looks like a Lululemon top, and it does. It looks like the Run Swiftly long sleeve shirts. It's got the same like thumb holes. It is a similar fabric, but actually a little bit softer and a little bit stretchier. They're long the same way that the Run Swiftly ones are. This has a little bit of like it's not even a pattern. It's almost like you can feel the texture of it. But yes, and I've worn this so many times in the last year and a half, and the color is not faded, and the stitching is not coming down, and I bought this for like $18 at TJ Maxx. I love this even more than the Run Swiftly long sleeve, whatever they're called, from Lululemon. I love this thing. TJ Maxx and Marshalls has got it going on for workout clothes. That is where you need to go. The kind of last one that I have that I recommend, but I don't, I'm just gonna say be very choosy with what you buy there. It is Fabletics. Now, Fabletics is like the monthly subscription where you pay like $50 a month, or you can pay $50 a month, something like that. Basically, I've kind of cut my monthly membership off from them, and I'll just go in every month when they release new styles and see if there's anything that I like. I will say I've not had great luck with their tops. Their tops tend to be flimsy, poor quality, poor material, don't fit right, whatever. But their pants are good. I have this pair, and again, they have that like curved situation that makes the butt look good. These, I don't even remember the name of them. All I know is that they don't sell them anymore. These are over a year old, but I'm usually a medium in Fabletics, which for reference, I'm usually like a 6 or an 8 in bottoms at Lululemon. But if you're gonna order from Fabletics, there's a reference point for you anyway. I have the same ones in pink, which I love. Bottoms are amazing. They fit really well. I've heard that from a lot of people. And they're usually like between $30 and $40, which for a nice quality piece that usually sometimes it's a little bit more like special looking and like they have fun prints and stuff. So it's kind of like a step up from TJ Maxx. I would say the quality is about the same as TJ Maxx and like a little bit less quality. At least the bottoms are less quality than Lululemon, but the tops are horrendous, so I wouldn't even bother. I do have one top from Fabletics that I do like. It's just like a nice tank top. The back has like some crisscrossy action going through. So I guess if you're gonna buy from Fabletics and their tops, just look for something that's like more structured. Their t-shirts and like loose fitting t-shirts and long sleeve shirts I've just not had a lot of luck with. But like something like that. I just remembered I have a black shirt from them that's like this one. And same material, same fit, it's just plain black. I got it for like $16. I really like that one. If you haven't tried Fabletics out, like just check them out, see if there's anything that you think is cute. And like I said, I really, really recommend the bottoms. They fit nice, they're good quality. And the last tip that I have is just to shop at places that you wouldn't necessarily think would have cute workout clothes. Like there's a store called Meijer in my area that I just got these two sports bras from. And they were like, I think they were like $15, which is not like the cheapest thing in the world, but cheaper than Lululemon. I got this one, which has like a cute crisscrossy action in the back. And I got this one. And Meijer is kind of like a Michigan Walmart, but like they get a little more exotic with like their produce and some of the groceries that they carry. But yeah, here's another sports bra that I just picked up from them yesterday. You know, check Walmart, check Target, check places that, you know, maybe you don't normally think of as like the best place for workout gear, but I know Walmart has like awesome sports bras for really, really cheap, and they do carry some cute workout gear. I mean, I've shopped at Kohl's, I've shopped at JCPenney's, like just, you know, you don't have to go in and buy a whole new line of clothing, but if you see like a cute hoodie, like that's what it is. It's just kind of piecing together your workout wardrobe with little pieces here and there that are, you know, cost effective, look cute on you, are gonna last in the gym, so that you don't have to just feel overwhelmed by like, oh, I just wanna buy Lulu, like how am I supposed to afford all these nice workout clothes? Like, just be patient. It's taken me like well over a year to build up like a very extensive workout clothes situation, and it's just been by primarily shopping at these places here with supplementing pieces from Lululemon. So this video is now 16 minutes long. I'm gonna wrap it up now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm sorry that this video ended up being 20 minutes. I did not anticipate that happening. It's probably gonna be more than 20 minutes. I'm sorry. I hope you guys had a lot of cardio to do today. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, bye.